So I played one game of Misfortune and I came up with a new build and I literally instantly got a pentakill in that game. And let me just say, Misfortune is pretty crazy right now with the collector. This item on Misfortune is disgusting and I'll show you why. Right now I'm going to show you guys how to build Misfortune. There's timestamps in the description to just skip to the gameplay. So, first item is going to be an Immortal Shield Bow. Yet again, this item is probably going to get nerfed, but right now, this is going to be your first item on Misfortune. It's just the perfect item. When you trigger a lifeline, it's really, really powerful. Just build it. Second item is going to be the Collector, of course. This item makes your ultimate so much stronger. Not only because of the Collector passive, but it also gives you 10 armor penetration. Like, the lethality items are really, really good. They're inherently good on Misfortune already, because they just give you so much flat damage on that ultimate of yours. Also, your empowered basic attacks will hurt a lot. These are a few things you need to pay attention to. However, keep in mind, with this build, by the way, third item is going to be Cerulah's Grudge. Infinity Edge you can build as your third item if you're snowballing super hard, because then your basic attacks are going to hit super hard. Yeah, but as I said, you always want to get Cerulah's Grudge. You never want to get Lord Dominic's Regard, because Cerulah's Grudge, obviously, because of your ultimate. And then last item is completely situational, but let me quickly explain about this build, how it goes, because I normally used to go for Lethality Misfortune. The way you want to play Lethality Misfortune is you can poke the enemy, you know, you can use your ultimate very well. You have a lot of burst damage, but not a lot of sustain damage. With this build, like, your basic attacks, even though they're not empowered, will actually do quite a decent amount of damage, because you're playing crit Misfortune now. You're not playing Lethality Misfortune. So the playstyle changed compared to my old video, and I'm gonna explain you all of that, of course. You want to go for the Glutinous Griefs because you're going for this particular build, because you can heal up a lot, you do a lot of damage, and then you go for Stasis. You know, you need a Stasis, or you can go QSS. QSS can be great if you want to ult interrupt, you know, if you don't want to get interrupted during your ultimate, you can use QSS while the enemy is trying to interrupt you. Here you go for Kraken Slayer, really powerful on Misfortune, you know, besides the fact that you basic attack very fast, because you get attack speed from your second ability, your first ability can apply on-hit effects twice. So, you know, you can get the Kraken Slayer up really, really rapidly. Here you go for Hunter Vampirism. It's just so good. The healing, yet again. Here you go for Bone Plating, or you can go for Perseverance if the enemy has CC. And here you go for Mana Flow Band. Mainly to have enough mana in the early mid game. Late game, you should generally be fine. Like, unless you spam your abilities like an idiot. And for your spells, you go for Exhaust and Flash. Let me actually see if I have my old build here as well. I don't even have my old build here anymore, because I wouldn't go for it anymore. This is just the best build. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Oh, I need to put it in place real quick. There we go. There we go. Alright, on to the gameplay. So, I want to remind you guys, I am doing a skin giveaway this month. I'm almost going to be picking the winners this month. All you have to do is put down a comment under this video. You can even see my Braum is asking me, why MF? Because like everyone thinks Misfortune sucks. And to be honest, she's not broken or anything, but she can work. If you know how to play this champion, she can work. And you know what's funny? This enemy actually knew pretty well how to lane against Misfortune. You'll see. So like, it's not like I'm playing against enemies that have no idea how to lane against Misfortune. You'll see. This one right here, we're trying to trade with them, but to be fair, Jhin, man. Oof, Jhin is a strong-ass champion. Like, the fact that he was able to trade with a Misfortune like that is big. Here you can see I got a good hit on him. And that's, of course, what you try to do in lane when you play Misfortune. You try to hit the enemies with your first ability like that. But it's pretty easy to avoid. Like, if you get into higher elos, enemies are generally gonna avoid it. So, like, look at how this Jhin is playing. You see, it's gonna be impossible for me to hit him. Nami is also dodging it. Because, like, now you can see these enemies know how to dodge it. So, I'm not gonna get a free lane. Like, you actually have to really do your best to hit your first ability. But if you do hit it, it does crazy damage. I wanna say, though, in low elos, Misfortune is probably broken. Because no one knows how to play against Misfortune in lower elos. You can just bully them in lane and destroy them. But higher elos, she's not broken. Enemies know how to play. So like a big strong thing of Misfortune you can't even utilize, which is her laning matchup. Because these enemies just know how to play against it. I'm exhausting the Nami here just to be able to kill her 100%. To be honest, I could have flashed. I just didn't think she would flash combo it. I don't know. I had low expectations of this Vi. I didn't think she would combo it like that, but she did combo it like that. So props to her, and she deserved that kill because she did a beautiful combo. But I could have survived if I flashed instantly. But I don't know. Like, again, I thought she wouldn't do it. I thought she would just use it and then flash after me. But She actually did it that way, which is crazy. And what I realized about this build is, like, of course your ult does a lot of damage, but your main damage, your main damage is going to be coming from your basic attacks. And I'm not used to this at all. You know why? Because I always used to play, lethality misfortune. You know, I always went full lethality with a Duskblade of Draktar. All I was doing was like hiding in a bush and ulting. That's how I used to play misfortune. And it's still good. You can still play misfortune like that. But with this new build where you go for full crit, it feels very weird because your basic attacks will do so much damage. And not only your empowered basic attacks, every basic attack does quite a hefty amount of damage. Also, if you didn't know, misfortune takes turrets pretty fast. The way you want to take it is, you want to attack the turret and then use your first ability on the minions and then attack the turret, first ability on minions, and every time like that, because that's how you're going to do maximum damage to the turret and clear the wave at the same time. I'm going back here because I thought Vi was coming, but now I saw that Vi is not coming, so I'm going back in. Ooh, that's a good catch. Ooh, I don't think they can kill me though. Okay, Braum. Okay. Alright. Okay. That is not a good ultimate. Oh, I could ult here maybe, but probably not gonna kill them with it. That's like, I could ult here. And honestly, it's not a bad ult. Nami is literally 1 HP. She's literally 1 HP. It's ridiculous. Oh, okay. But like, she's 1 HP. That's so annoying. My ult should have killed her there. Of course, when you ult, it's generally the best to use your third ability before you ult. Okay, I stun him, I'm focusing Jhin, and he's dead. Nice one, they can't kill me. But yeah, you want to slow down with your third ability so you can hit your ultimate more effectively. Like, you don't have to. You know, like if Braum ults them, for example, he's gonna slow them already. Then it's fine for me to ult. But like, generally try to use your third ability before you ult, because then it's gonna be much harder for the enemies to run out of it. Now you can see I got my Immortal Shield bow. This is the first decent power spike. After that, I'll go for the Collector, and that's where the fun will begin. Because remember, your ultimate will execute enemies, but also your third ability. Your third ability will also execute enemies, which is crazy because it does AoE damage. So if the enemies are low HP in the backline, you can just finish them off. It's really good. I got so many kills with the Collector this game, by the way. It's actually, like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's pretty crazy this game. Look, you see? Like, I'm critting 126 damage with a normal attack. That's quite a lot early on in the game. It's actually really a lot. It's not even an empowered attack. If you crit an empowered attack, oh boy, that's gonna do the real damage as well. So like, that's the difference between the lethality build. Lethality build just did decent damage with the normal attacks. Decent damage with the empowered attacks. And the normal attacks did 0 damage. Like with lethality, they literally did 0. Here you can see again, I'm slowing him, doing some damage, but like clearly your ult does less damage. Clearly, like I realized that clearly. Because I used to go for Duskblade first item. If I had a Duskblade, I'm pretty sure I would have killed him there. But because I don't have a Duskblade, I don't have the 15 armor penetration, I don't have the bonus damage from the item, I don't have 55 attack damage, I'm not able to kill him with my ultimate like that. But you also have more attack speed, by the way. When you go for this build, you have more attack speed, because as opposed to just going these full lethality items, you're gonna have some attack speed items as well, so you can hit more basic attacks as well. They made the game so much faster paced, by the way, in every aspect, and I like it. Like, I really like it. They make you faster so you can go faster to lane. You heal up faster in base. Dragon has lower HP, it spawns faster. Baron has lower HP, it spawns faster. Turrets have lower HP, you know what I mean? Like, everything is faster now in Wild Rift, and I like it. I'm liking it. The only thing they need to do, in my opinion, though, is they need to adjust late-game champions. They need to buff late-game champions now. Like, they need to buff Veigar, they need to buff Kill. Because now they're gonna be weaker because of this patch. Like, all of these later-game champions are just gonna be weaker. Because the game is likely gonna be over faster. We can kill him, but he missed. He missed. Okay, he missed. It's a good ultimate, though. Ult. There you go, easy kill. But like, how little damage does this ult do? You see how slowly the counter went up? It's actually crazy how little damage it did. And now, like, I remember most of my kills were just my basic attacks, not the ultimate. It's crazy how little damage it does. Like, now that I'm looking back at it, it's actually crazy how little damage it does. You're not gonna kill me, buddy. If he would have gone on him, me and Braum would have killed him. Because I still had a flash as well. Wait, Jax is blaming the Yi for losing his aim. I think Jax is 0-4 right now. Ah, he doesn't win that. Yep. I think we win this. Yep. We win this too. Come on. Come on. Immortal Shield Bow. Immortal Shield Bow. Immortal Shield Bow. Healing me up. This is all the Immortal Shield Bow. I kept fighting because that was the only thing I could have done. You know, if I ran away, I would have died because he would have chased me. It's a Jhin. But I kept fighting with the Braum and we were able to kill him. We were able to kill him. What a beautiful fight right there. We got 2 kills. And now I got the Collector, guys. Now I got the Collector and the real fun will begin. Sion is in my... This guy's level 10. He just took my turret like it's nothing. What the hell? How hard did they feed this Sion? I hadn't even seen Sion up until this point, but they just fed him so hard. Also, during a fight, you always want to make sure you use your second ability. Don't forget about it, because it gives you so much attack speed, so much movement speed, and you want to hit multiple enemies and minions and everything, so you stack up the second ability again. So you stack it up again, so you have it like, look, every time you do the empowered attack, you reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds. So if you do it properly in a team fight, you can constantly be using your second ability through a team fight, constantly. Using my ultimate here just to get that enough damage to kill him, and we killed him with the Collector as well, of course. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's the first taste of Collector, by the way. Oh, I didn't hit Vi though. Look, I'm hitting Nami, then I'm hitting Vi, then I'm hitting Nami, but I took damage from 4 enemies, so I died. But I still did decent damage here. It's not amazing, but I did decent damage. This Yi is struggling, by the way. This guy is having a hard time. He's not having a fun time this game. And good supports to pick Miss Fortune with, by the way. Thresh is probably the best one. And then the next one I would say is Braum. These 2 supports are really, really good with Miss Fortune. But Thresh is by far the best. Because Thresh has so much CC. It's really good with your ultimate. Like, if Thresh goes in and he uses his ultimate, your ult will be infinitely better. But with this crit build, I mean, Thresh is still gonna be good, but you're not gonna be reliant on him anymore. Oh my god, that was the Jhin first ability. Did you see how much damage it did? Oh boy. Wow. He just chunked down like 35% of my HP with that first ability. Oof. The new Jhin, man. I love it. What are we doing here? Like, I'm looking for a good ult, but it's so hard. Oh, they're all going on me. Oh my god, Immortal Shield Bow again saved me. How broken is this item, man? Yet again, the Immortal Shield Bow saved my ass. That's 2 times already. If I wouldn't have had an Immortal Shield, I would have just been dead. This item is so disgusting. What the hell, man? Like, they need to nerf this item. What's wrong with it? How is that balanced? Like, this is not balanced. I'm just taking the turret, by the way. But, like, this is actually not balanced. This is not balanced at all. There's no way this is supposed to be balanced. Collector. Let's just let him take the red buff, so I take the red buff. There's not much happening right now, just kind of taking farm. I'm looking for the Infinity Edge because I'm doing pretty well this game. I'm kind of snowballing, so I decided to go for Infinity Edge. And I also realized that my ult really doesn't do that much damage right now. So I went for Infinity Edge to buff my basic attacks instead. Because like now my basic attacks are going to do a lot more damage. Rather than, you know, being able to catch the enemies with my ult because it slows them. So I'm sacrificing ultimate damage. Well, actually, my ult will do more damage now. But what I mean is I'm sacrificing my ultimate. Because when you go to Yoda's Grudge, you'll slow all of them with your ultimate. And, you know, of course, it will do a lot more damage. It's much harder for the enemies to escape. Boom! That would have killed him, by the way. That would have just destroyed him if Yone didn't kill him. Okay, nice dodge. Kraken Slayer can chunk him down. Oh boy, that's a good engage, but Collector killed him as well. Like, I love how he feels safe, because he's a tank, but at 5% HP, he's just dead. Again, like, you can see there's no real good opportunity to ult. Also, when you go for the Glutinous Greaves and you have the Immortal Shield Bow, make sure you just basic attack waves so you heal up. Like, you'll heal up very, very fast with Misfortune. She does a lot of damage, so you'll heal up very, very fast. Oh, yeah, I just flashed because honestly I didn't want to deal with it. Because it's gonna be the Collector Jhin. I don't even want to deal with that. I'll get slowed because I couldn't dodge that one because I was walking next to the wall. So I didn't even want to deal with it, I just flashed away. But this is a good ult maybe. Yeah, but like look, they just run out of it. It is what it is. Oh, actually, Misfortune also indirectly... Misfortune's ultimate indirectly got nerfed this update. Because champions are faster. Wait a minute. Maybe that's also why. Champions are actually faster now. What the hell? Sion just... What? How does he kill me? He's full AD. That's why. He has a Yuma's Ghostblade. This guy. That's how he just kills me. What the hell? Did you see that? That was crazy. He just kills me like that. Stupid Sion. But what was I talking about? Yeah, champions are faster. But does that mean every skill shot champion should get indirectly? Like, what about Ezreal? Because it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be easier to dodge Ezreal's first ability. That's a good thought, actually. Maybe that's why. Interesting. It just popped, like, it just popped in my head, this thought. Interesting. I'm gonna coach someone after this video as well. So like, I'm gonna be coaching him in like 30 minutes. So after this video is done, I'll quickly do the coaching and then I'll upload the video. I'm looking forward to it. It's someone playing ADC. So I'm really trying to convince him to pick up Jhin. But he's playing stuff like Vayne and, you know, I'm explaining to him how I'm coaching him on his Vayne basically. But why are people playing Vayne? Isn't Vayne kind of boring? Why are you not playing Jhin? Just play Jhin. Jhin is fun. Let's see. Okay. Ult? He's not that. Actually, not that. Okay. Or I killed Nami. Collector, boom! Wait, what? Does third ability not work? That's a triple kill, by the way. Does it not work? Does Collector only work with physical damage? Maybe, actually. Collector! And now we're just looking for Jhin. Oh my god, that damage. I just stasis because it's like, he can actually kill me. Oh boy. Oh baby. There is a pentakill. Just like it's nothing. Just like it's nothing. And you know what's funny? It's actually easier to get pentakills when you go for Collector. Because of course you're collecting the enemy. When they're under 5% HP, you're gonna be last hitting them. So unless one of your allies chunks them down before you even before you're able to do a basic attack or an ability, you already killed them. So there's just a simple pentakill. Just like it's not. Oh, oops. Oh. Just like it's nothing. Brushing them off of me like that, you know, brushing them off of me, just like it's nothing. We're just killing them. What was I building? What was I building last item? I don't remember. I guess Bloodthirster, but to be honest, I don't really need a Bloodthirster. Guardian Angel would probably be the best last item right now. Just to have extra survivability. Back in the game, he says. I mean, he hasn't really done much this game, to be honest. Look at that. Look at those crit basic attacks, by the way. Critting 600 damage. It's almost as much as the empowered attacks are doing. He says back in the game and then he dies immediately. Interesting. Somehow he's... Okay, he's still dead. Well, it seems like you're not back in the game, buddy. Oh, they're all so low. Oh, they're all so low. I want to kill all of them. Ult him? How did he not die? How did he not die? He was like 10% HP. How did my ult not finish him off with the Collector? But like, how useless is this ult though? Wow. I was like 100% sure that would have killed him, but it just didn't. Just collecting him. Just doing the collector job. It's so satisfying to do, you know, to do the collector. To do the final damage. It's so satisfying. I'm waiting in this bush. Because like maybe me and Bronk can catch someone and get a free kill. Because if we stun someone, it's 100% kill. Whoop! There we go. Except for Vi, by the way. Vi is pretty tanky. But like even Vi we could have killed. But she flashed away. So... But like if Vex face tanked, any squishy face tanked, even Sion I think. Like I even think we could have killed Sion. Because Sion is much squishier than Vi this game. Because he's going full AD. Full lethality, sorry. But the one target we couldn't kill showed up. Or couldn't kill easily. Yeah, it's gonna be the third dragon. Basically securing our victory. If we get this dragon. Yeah, we will get this dragon. And also, Kraken Slayer does much more work than you may think when you play this build. Oh, that could be a good ult. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? That was a pretty good ult. That did decent damage. Why did it do 19,998 damage? Maybe because of the Elder Dragon. Oh yeah, because I have Elder Dragon. Because Elder Dragon and the Collector together, it's both gonna do 9,999 true damage. So it's gonna be 19,998. Stasis? Okay, never mind. We won the game. So let's take a look at how much damage I did, guys, and everything like that. Let's take a look. I don't think it's gonna be that much though. Like this was just clean damage. I didn't do unnecessary damage. Better than 99%. Yeah, of course, I'm the MVP this game. Let's see. 37,000 damage. That's pretty good. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.